Hey, you sexy people. I just heard something. I don't know if it was that guy that jumped out of that car and went in the woods or what. What is that reflection? It's like red. What is this? What is this? A cabin? Hello? Hello, you sexy, sexy people. I'm about to wrap up some stuff here in my garage. It's a mess. I was gonna stay and do some cleaning, but I don't have time. I've been out 3 other videos since the last one. Yeah, it wasn't worth posting. None of them were. I actually camped on one of them. I overslept and missed. I was late to work, but nothing happened. I'm going out to a state park. I'm not going to say where because you don't supposed to be there after sunset, sundown, whatever they call it, after dusk. It's closed up, gated off. It's not a highly trafficked area through the woods. In fact, you're not supposed to go through the woods. It's a hiking trail park, and it goes across a whole section of mountain. And you're supposed to stay on the trail. So rangers and stuff, they don't go off into the woods. That's what makes these woods interesting, because people running from the law and stuff like that, they go out into the woods and live. I think summertime. I don't see them doing it in wintertime, but reports of feral people. I've never seen it. I saw a guy stalking me. It was on one of my videos. Everybody said, oh, I didn't see nothing. If you look and keep going back and looking, you'll see when I tell you there's a man going from a tree to a tree. He steps out and goes in behind a tree. It's there. I can see it. I know what to look for, I guess, but if you look for it, you'll see the guy. But he wasn't a feral person. He had on plaid, I believe, or something. You could see him. He was stalking me out there. I've always wanted to try to find feral people out there, signs of them, but that's about impossible unless they mess with you or kill you, I guess. It's an hour from here, so once I get stuff picked up and stuff, I'm gonna head out. I'm not camping. It's supposed to be very cold tonight. This cold front Arctic blast is coming down. And plus, I just don't have the time to drive out there and back and go to work. So we're just going to do a walkthrough and try to see feral people, see if anybody messes with us. Just inspect it, because I do want to camp in this area. I'm not going to say the name because it goes on YouTube. Everybody can see it. Cops can see it, so I'm not going to say where I'm at. But it goes across a whole mountain. In fact, it's a mountain range that's split up into 4 different names. Same mountain range. They are a bear. Black bear. 2 reports of black panthers. So it should be fun. It's going to be pitch black. I will try to do the light as good as I can for y'all. It's off of a street. I can't remember if this street has street lights or not. It dead ends though. Dead ends to a parking area for people to get out and get on the trail and hike, or to be dropped off and they hike all the way across. And yeah, Trail of Tears do run through it. So, about as much as I can remember about this place. It's on another video. But I come in a whole different way. So, I don't know if I'm going to be getting to the spot on that video because I'm coming in a different way. And I'm going to try to stay closer to the street area because that's where more sightings are. So, let's get this going. Once I get done here and stuff, I'll be heading out there. It'll be pitch black. I got to charge my flashlights too. Hello, you sexy people. We are here. Let's see. Oh boy. What's out here? I had a cop follow me in. I had to turn around and go back out and lose him. When I lost him, I come back in. I was coming back up, and I had a car behind me. I was sitting there watching the car behind me. Deer come out, almost hit the deer, almost wrecked. And I slowed down, and I looked back, and the car let a guy out. A guy jumped out, ran into the woods. Kind of freaky. So I went back out, left, went back about 30 minutes, stopped, got me a hot dog, come back out, and didn't see nobody else. Went down this little dirt road and parked my son's car. And here I am. Why would somebody let somebody out? He jumps out and goes into the woods. It's just a little freaky. As I was coming out, which is parked up there off the road, I saw a bear. In January, they're supposed to be hibernating. He didn't bother me. So, that was an exciting, very exciting start of the night. I don't know if you can see it. There's a light right there. Don't really know what that is because the street's behind me. And there ain't no streets anywhere from there on. Oh, boy, that's a big tree down. Is that a trail? I believe it's a trail. Yeah, that's an old trail right there. That man that jumped out of that car, I have no idea what that was about. But he's in these woods. Of course, I went back, got a hot dog, and come back and stuff, but He ran deep into the woods. He didn't just run to the side of the road. That car left after he jumped out. Wonder if they're doing moonshine or meth or whatever down in here. Down here at the creek is where they do all of that. Why do I come out here in these woods by myself to do this shit? Bet you there's some good crawdads in there. Now this is a state park. I don't supposed to be out here. But like I told you earlier, you don't supposed to be out here unless you stay on the trails. Well, this is going to be difficult. Ain't big enough for fish, not in this section, but there'll be some good crawdads in it. I've got to get back up. And there's nothing but hill and briars. At least I ain't got to really worry about rattlesnakes and copperheads right now. Well, I don't know how the weather's been. Oh boy. I don't know if y'all watched from that video where I busted my butt going down a hill. That's pretty funny to people. It wasn't funny to me. I was sore. I had bruises, cuts on me from that. I just heard somebody. Somebody said, ouch. That's what it sounded like. Not for sure. It was way off in the distance. Sounded like somebody fell and said ouch or something. I don't know. Look at all these briars. One thing about Tennessee, we're not shy on briars. I get comments saying, why is the phone moving around so much? I'm getting dizzy, I'm getting sick. We'll find you another station. Another video to watch. I'm not going to sit here and try to hold the phone perfectly while I'm walking through the woods. Climbing shit through briars. My goal is trying to find feral people. Be a good camping spot. Get up in those evergreens. Like I said, you can't build a campfire out here. I'll get caught. And hey, all these people that may leave these comments, why don't you have a gun? Let me tell you, when you're on state or federal parks, you better not be caught with a gun, okay? And they say, why don't you build a fire when I go camping? Like the hammock I did. Yeah, let's build a fire. Send out some SOS signals. Yeah, that's real smart, people. Well, that looks like a trail. Does it not to y'all? That's cleared out. In fact, there's a little tree cut right there. Some over there. Can you see it next to that big tree to the right of it, in between the little one? Yeah, somebody's been here clearing shit out. There's one Right there, about 4 foot up's been cut out. Yeah, I just heard somebody. Why is there a guy? Well, drop off to do moonshine. I don't know. It was just odd. He jumped out of the passenger, and as soon as he shut the door, the car drove off, and he hit the side of the road and went up into the woods. It was like, red flag, and I turned around and went back out. Avoiding the cop, avoiding him, just wasting. I'm not too far from where he jumped out of that car. I told you I was wanting to stay next to that road. That road's not too far from me, and they are street lights. I guess they put street lights up for, I don't know. You don't supposed to be on these trails at nighttime. I'm nowhere near the trail where people walk. So why would they have street lights? I don't know. This just looks weird to me. Looks too cleared. I am probably about 20-minute walk from the road where I parked. I found a spot close to where that guy jumped out of the car. I was just kind of curious why he ran out in the woods. See, if I'm caught out here, I don't think they'd take me to jail, but they would ticket me. Who knows? They might take me to jail. I don't know. State land, after dusk. Don't supposed to be out here. Don't supposed to camp. I think I'm going to camp next time I come here. Those evergreens, you might be able to see them. I don't know. They're big, tall, straight up evergreens coming right off that creek. That'd be beautiful. Y'all fail. Don't know how y'all fell, but y'all fell. Did that hurt? I ain't got no band-aids. I'll kiss it. Hold it out here. The phone just fell straight out. That was weird. I didn't even know what fell. What is that? I see a red. Yeah, I see it in my phone. I know y'all can see it. What is that? Is that red eyes? What in the hell is that? I don't know what to do right now. Is that fucking red eyes? I know y'all can see it because I can see it in the screen. I knew I shouldn't have come in this part. This is the part that nobody's ever around. I just come in here because that guy jumped out. I don't know. I'm thinking that's a land marker. It's not blinking or nothing. It's one, so it can't be eyes. Okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. I think I'm pretty stupid for doing it. It looks like a structure. What in the hell is that? That's a shed. A cabin? What is that? Y'all might can't see it, but I see fence. A fence pole. One of those metal fence poles. Don't tell me I just stumbled across a meth lab. I don't see no lights. I just see a red reflector. Man, if this guy... Oh my God. That is a shack. This is state property. I just heard something too. What is this? That is a fence pole. One of those metal fence posts with metal wiring. Hello? Hello? Anybody there? I think I'm about to be killed or something. Look at that. Stuck in the ground. Oh, what is that? Orange rope and a tree? What in the world? That reflector. Is that a motorcycle? Is that a door? Hello? What in the hell is this place? This don't supposed to be here. This is state land. This ain't private property. So I ain't worried about walking up on somebody's land. It's like a caged in area off to the side. There's more fencing right there. Y'all might can't see that because I can't see it in the screen, but I'll get closer. See it? Looks like a cigarette lighter fluid. There's another rope. Those are old adult bicycles. I mean, that's an old 70s model there. Yeah, this thing's old. This can't be here. This is state land. Why is this here? I mean, this ain't no ranger station. Bunch of gas jugs. What have I found? This is crazy. I just heard somebody. I'm telling you, I'm hearing somebody. I'm sorry, people. I'm so close to this thing. I've got holly bushes and shit behind me. I'm walking around it. Metal roof. That's a door. Hello? Hey, buddy, I'm just out walking, videoing. Anybody in there? I don't mean you no harm. What is this place? This is old. Bet you nobody has come across this 20, 30 years. Oh, shoot. That's new wood. The hinge on that piece of wood, that's new wood. That's not old. That's newer wood. Somebody's, oh, well, I just know that hasn't been out here that long. Look at that piece of wood. Hello? That's fresh. Oh, yeah, that's fresh. Look at that. Damn it. That's fresh. That hasn't happened too long ago. Look at that. That's fresh. Oh, yeah. That is very fresh. What is this? Hello? What in the hell? Yeah. Candles. A lot of fragrance to that. I am freezing my butt off, people. What is this? Oh my God. There is rope tied to those chairs. What in the hell? I'm sorry, people. This small space with this bed and everything. My phone is hooked to the end of a stick. That is rope tied to each leg. Yeah, this ain't good. That ain't hooked to the chair, but it's a piece of rope behind it. One of those army cots. What in the fuck is this place? This has been here for a while. I used to be an exterminator. Those are powder post beetles that leave sawdust from Little Hope. Yep, see Little Hope. See Little Hose. This has been here for a while. Well, you can see right there the plastic. But where's the plastic? This place has been swept. No spider webs. This thing should be full of hornets, wasps, and spider webs. What is going on? And look at that. That is clean, people. I'm sorry. This stick is like 5 foot tall. My phone's on the end of it. What in the fuck is that? Chains to the floor, chains to the wall. And look, I'm not trying to boost this or anything, people. There's a blood stain on the floor. What is going on? You know, I mean, it's kind of cool though. I was talking about doing some camping. There's one little wasp nest right there. One little one. But yeah, it's a tiny, tiny little wasp nest. Nothing on it. Of course, it's winter, but this place has been kept up recently. There's some nails. I've been looking through the camera as I'm trying to touch stuff to make sure it's in the frame. Did I bring a lighter? I don't know if I did or not since I stopped smoking. Don't think I did. Damn it. Well, that sucks. I was going to light those. I don't have a... That's a bad thing about not smoking no more. You don't have a lighter. Wow. I guess they did that to keep heat. Well, they do have a bunch of gas jugs back there. Why would they have a bunch of gas jugs, though? Generator? Do they bring one of those little generators out here? Or is that... I don't know. But it's meant to keep heat in with this plastic. Oh, shoot. What's that? Cooler. Let's see what's in the cooler. Yeah, it held me. The bed did. How do you open this thing? What was that? Oh, it's the end pieces. There's rust on there. I can't do nothing. One-handed. cigarette. So what do y'all think about this place? This shows you the park rangers or the wood cops or whatever you call them. They don't come out in these woods. This thing has been here for a long time. But that wood with that door with a hinge was new. So this has been upkept. And this place has been kept clean. There's no snake skins. I have old shed at my place. I keep weed eaters and stuff in. There's always, every year, snake skins, and the place is just nothing but spider webs. This place has been kept up. Well, you know what I mean. It's been cleaned. But what I want to know about, let me get my stick where y'all can see. That is one of those old school desks. What is that? 50s, 60s? Sticker. It says $25. There's dust all on it, but there's rope tied to it. And chains on the floor and on the wall. And let's see, blood stain. I'm out in the middle of the woods right now. Saw a guy jump out of a car, run into the woods, come back to the same area and parked and walked into the woods. Yeah, well after, but and all that plastic is just dry rotted, but there's none. Well, yeah, look, there's a little bit left. Not all that and that over there, but look right here. Somebody's kept this swept out. There's the rope by the candles. A roll of rope. And it's the same rope on the chair. Oh, shit. I hope y'all can see that. It says no crying. Can y'all see that? It's in very faint letters. It says no crying. Oh, what does that say? Everyone dies. There's nothing on that wall. What is that? It says rock a bye baby. Okay. I bet you it don't leak. It don't. Yeah, it don't leak in here when it rains. Oh, man. This would be bad as hell to come and camp when it's raining. Hey, y'all get me, since I've been doing this, it's hard as hell to get anybody to like. If y'all hit that thumbs up and like this video, 100 likes. Come on, that ain't many. That ain't many at all. I have almost 600 subscribers. Give me 100 likes and I will come back here and camp with a buddy heater, because we're starting to get in major Arctic blast. Just watch the weather. You'll see. Tennessee is starting to get some major cold weather. But this is so cool. I can't start a fire out here. This is state property. But I'd be stuck in this little tiny shed in the middle of the woods with no weapons. Well, I got that. I can't have guns on state or federal property. I don't even supposed to be here. I don't supposed to be off the trail. Somebody's keeping this up, but what are they doing with this? I bet you that desk is worth something. That tag looks old where it's $25. That looks old. I bet you now if you took that and cleaned that up and oiled it, I bet you that thing be worth a couple $100. But what worries me is why is there chains and locks on the floor and the wall right here in the corner? Oh yeah. It's not seized up, so it's been used. Somebody has a key to that. It's moving. But a man would break that apart. Look at this screw. That's just one by. Man, if I was hooked to that and chained up, I would tear this wall. I'd tear this whole thing down. I don't know. Feels like I kind of want to call the law and let them know. What in the fuck? Damn stick. Oh, metal pole. I got to get monetized so I can get a real gimbal, a handheld gimbal that holds the camera in the light where I ain't got to have this walking stick. I don't want to call the law. I think I need to. Is that blood? That's blood on the chair. Oh no, I'm gonna give it a while. Think about it. I tried to adjust my light and cut my phone off. Sorry, people. Trying to square it all up. I've got to redo this thing. If I could ever get monetized and afford to buy the right equipment, I could get a gimbal. I guess that's what you call them, gimbals. I think I heard YouTubers say gimbals. I'm a redneck, people. What is that screw for? Oh, let's see if that's what it's for. Huh. It's to latch the door. That's a big crack in that door, though, and the bottom. If I come back out here, if I get 100 likes, I'll come back out here. But I will bring some more plastic and do that wall. Looks like that wall never had plastic. That wall did, but it crumbled because it's... Oh yeah, look at that. See? It's dry rot. You just touch it and it breaks. And see that on the floor? That's why I said this thing's been swept out. But I will bring plastic to put back over that. I have to bring a staple gun. I'll put some back over that. And I'll bring something to patch that gap up. Like some foam. piece of foam mattress or something, just some foam, and staple it to that. And then piece at the bottom, bring at the top too, look at that. And bring a buddy heater. You see that big gap in the wood? That's why this whole wall needs to be plastic. If that was all plastic, that was sealed up with some foam, like I don't know what you call it, seat cushion type of foam. And then plastic back over that and that. I believe a buddy heater, since this is all plastic up here. See, that's not that brittle. It's under, what is that? That's metal. So somebody put the plastic in case the metal leaked, because that metal looked old. But it also keeps heat in too. It keeps water out and heat in. And see, if this leaked, this would be full of water. That's not water, nothing. It just rained the other day. So this thing stays dry. 100 likes, I'll come back out here, put plastic over where there's not, and bring a buddy heater. And I will sleep. There's no pillow though. I got to have a pillow. I'll bring a pillow, plastic, buddy heater, some food. Hey, I've got a little stove that takes butane. My daughter and son-in-law gave it to me for a Christmas present. I've never used it. I'll get some butane for it. I'll bring it out here, put it on this table. We will do a camp and cook. Light the candles. I'll bring a lighter. Maybe a cigarette. I'm just joking. Is that garbage bag? Look at that. Yeah, that's a drawstring. Those are garbage bags for a door. Wow. Somebody was creative. 100 likes, people. This is actually something I've been hoping and dreaming for a long time since I've been doing these videos. Finding something like this. And nobody has messed with me since I've been out here. Because I got the door locked. Look at that. I got the door locked. Here, I want to do something. Y'all leave in the comments if you know what show is this from? How do you have this? Just like that. Tell me, what show is this from? Little pig, let me in. A baseball bat with barbed wire around it. Little pig, let me in. I love this, people. Now look at that. Look at that. Oh, shoot. People, that's new. That is brand new. Let's start somebody. Shh. Oh, goddamn. Oh, shit. Somebody's got a four-wheeler, and it is fucking close. I can't shine my light that way. I think I'm about to get killed right now. This is not good. Hey, I'm cutting all this off. I'll get back with y'all. Somebody was in a side-by-side. They went back up through the woods, back the way I come in from that road. They've been sitting there the whole time I've been in this cabin. I didn't hear nobody walk up to the cabin while I was in there. So they've been sitting in the side-by-side. I guess they didn't know if I was a ranger or... I don't know. Oh well. That was crazy. That was crazy. Well, people, you sexy people, whoever was in that side-by-side left. What is this? I mean, seriously. We found us a cabin in the fucking woods, people. I love this. It's probably crazy. But hey, crazy, dangerous. It's what makes good videos go viral. I know none of my videos will ever go viral, but get views. We got us a cabin. I'm claiming this cabin. This is my cabin now. I own a cabin. $100 likes. Soon as 100 likes hits, hey, plastic, staple gun, pillow, buddy heater, Coleman butane stove, and some food. We will make a night out of this. I'll take off the next day of work to do this. We got somewhere new to come. 100 likes, people. Make it happen. Please make it happen. This is awesome. I just don't know what to do with this. It looks like they had the top going over it where nothing could get out or in. I don't know. This tree that they used as a corner post is dead. $100 likes. Whoa, shoot. That light is fucking with me. 100 likes, people. You sexy fucking people. 100 likes. 100 likes. I'll come out here and take this over. Claim it. I'll pee all over. 100 likes. Do it, people. I'm getting out of here because I keep hearing that up there. I believe they went out and then walked back. If this is theirs, but they can't claim it. This is state land. This is against the law. This is a felony, what they've done here. But look how old the tree is. And you can actually see where that wire went into the tree a little bit. Yeah, right there. That knot grew around that wire, that one, and that one. So this was here before this tree died. So this has been here. Yeah, somebody took a stick and hit a tree up there where they left. I don't care. This is mine now. I will fight them for this.
I didn't build it, so I got video proof I did not build this, that it's been here. I found it. So they can't give me a federal charge for doing this. This ain't mine. I found it. But I'm off the trail. I don't care. I'm doing camping videos here. I'll fight for it. Oh shoot, that was a gun. Six gunshots. They were way out where they went. Way out. But it's almost like they're telling me that they're still there. I hope y'all heard that so y'all don't think I'm faking shit. Y'all had to hear that. It was way out, like 3 football fields. But that was 5 or 6 gunshots. Same place they went. I can't keep this video going. It'll take me forever to download it to YouTube or upload it, fuckload it, whatever. I love y'all. You sexy, freaking beast of people. I love this. I'm happy. Like my video, damn you.